doing really well, and welcome to Marrakesh. It is obviously a travel vlog. I think this is the first travel vlog on this channel, probably, because so far all of my videos have been from sweet home England. But yeah, we are in Marrakesh today, and I am debating whether or not to continue vlogging on my phone or my camera. So before we go along further, the quality might change depending on if I actually start using my camera as I intended to. But for now, you're getting the phone quality. But I hope you're all doing really well, and also Happy New Year. I think it is my first video for the year. So yeah, I hope you're all doing really well this new year, and you've had a really nice restful period over the holidays and you're back on full swing. I know we are. We flew out last night and we got here by 8:30 in the evening. Then obviously we then drove to the Riad that we're staying in, which is really lovely, and it's also quite close by to the airport. It's about, I want to say, 15-minute drive max. And yeah, and then we were just so tired. The baby did actually really well on the flight. She didn't cry, she had a nap, she was just amazing. Couldn't be more proud of her. And yeah, so we landed. It's quite cold here in Marrakesh. Initially when we booked the holiday, we thought it was going to be in the 20s, but no, it is actually really chilly. It's actually, I think it's about 10, I think even less than 10 right now. So obviously we didn't pack appropriately, I don't think, but we do have layers. But yeah, anyway, so we got to the Riad and it was actually really beautiful, and I wanted to give you a quick Riad tour before everything gets destroyed later today. But yeah, I hope you enjoy coming with me on this Marrakesh vlog. Yeah, so let's go and give you a little tour, or whistle-top tour of the Riad that we're staying in. Right, so this is the entry hall. As you can see, it's beautiful light casting these beautiful shadows on the wall, and it's such a beautiful colour. It's like a how would I describe it? It's like a terracotta kind of colour, which really suits it. So off the entryway there's this one staircase that goes up to one of the rooms, which I'll show you later, but then we'll go through here first. There's a little bit of a corridor, and through here there's a little bit of a kitchenette type space, very messy. Don't mind, I'm just sterilising the baby's bottles as we speak. But yeah, I was panning around. Look at this gorgeous, what is it, indoor terrace kind of area. As you can see the sky through there, and in the night it's really beautiful because you can see the stars in the sky, which is obviously quite difficult to do in England. But this courtyard is gorgeous. It's got these beautiful big terracotta pots, which are perfect for these huge tall trees. And as you can see, that's baby and my husband looking gorgeous as well. And then obviously all the rooms face into this courtyard here, and then there's this little bit of a water fountain with beautiful rose petals here. And then panning to this side, you get a really beautiful chilling space here with really comfortable sofas. And then if we go in here, we got a bit of a dining space here, so very cozy, I love it. And then obviously there's this fireplace which we can put on at night to keep us really snug and warm, because it's quite chilly, as I mentioned before. And then again, another bit of a living space with a TV and some books and stuff as well. And then if we go this way, there's another staircase that leads up to two of the rooms. So this is a 3-bedroom Riad, so I'm just going to take you upstairs as well. Anyway, this is the room that we are staying in. So obviously got a really good chest of drawers here for all the clothes and stuff, so I've laid out. I have to unpack as soon as I get to a place, otherwise I just feel really unorganized and I hate getting stuff out about. So I've got hung out all of our outfits for the next couple of days here. Look at the beautiful clothes hangers as well, very beautiful. And then obviously this is our room. We've got a big double bed, and then obviously they've put a crib in here for us very kindly as well. Look at this gorgeous linen curtains as well, and then obviously you can see the courtyard downstairs. Obviously every room has this beautiful Moroccan light that cast a really romantic glow in the evenings. And obviously very useful ledge, very beautiful with the lighting as well. And if you pan in here, we've got our toilet, so beautiful big mirror, hello, and with golden sink and tap. And obviously we put all of our toiletries everywhere, so don't mind the mess. And then we've got a big beautiful bathtub as well, and obviously the toilet's over there. And if you pan here, you can see the courtyard again. A bit of a laundry room here, which I'm not going to open at the moment because it's not interesting. But then this is gorgeous terrace area here where you can see the beautiful sunrise in the morning. We've just had our breakfast here and it was really lovely, and it was really warm. Obviously you can see the remnants of our breakfast, but we've had really nice Moroccan pancakes with honey, which were excellent. And then if you go through here, look at these beautiful bougainvillea trees in these gorgeous terracotta pots. I mean, I wish we had these in England because they're gorgeous, and it kind of reminds me of like Tuscany vibes. I'm not sure why, but there's this little plunge pool. Obviously we're not going to go in here because it's really chilly at the moment. So, but if you do come here in the summer, this will be a perfect spot for you to cool down in. And then obviously we've got some sun lounges here, and then we can go upstairs through here again, and it brings us to this little bit of a sanctuary where you can see all of the rooftops around. It looks gorgeous. Look at that beautiful Moroccan architecture. I love it. It's very peaceful. Even though we're right here in the city, in the Medina, it's still very peaceful and quiet and private, I think. I think it's the way their architecture is. But anyway, let's go down again to the other side of the house, where is the bedroom. This is actually where we slept last night. So this is a bit of a weird room because it's got this double bed here. Excuse the mess, but if you pan over here, so that's the downstairs, so that's two single beds. My mum and my brother actually shared this room, and it's also got another little toilet as well. So that is a whistle-stop tour of the Riad that we're staying in. I will obviously link the Riad that we're staying in down below. We booked it through Airbnb, and the hosts are really nice. We get breakfast every day, and there is a guy here to help us with anything that we need. So very helpful, highly recommend it. The only drawback I would say is the internet is a little bit, the Wi-Fi is a little bit weak, but it's not going to be an issue because we've downloaded loads of stuff before we came here. So lots of stuff to watch on the phone, and obviously I actually bought 2 books along with me. One is the Spare book by Prince Harry. A bit controversial, but I'm excited to read it and form my own opinion. I mean, why do I need to form an opinion? I just want to read it. And the other one is the Twisted series, the second book, which I'm halfway through. I'm really enjoying. But yeah, so lots to do, so weak internet is not going to be a problem. But yeah, now I think we're off to the Medina. So yeah, let's go. museum and get tickets for both of them here. But obviously, we're not sure if we can do it, but otherwise we're gonna have to be in this queue. Yeah, look how beautiful it is. The sun is coming out, it's getting warmer by the minute, so it's all good. But look how beautiful, it's clear skies, beautiful palm trees, beautiful orange trees as well. If you can see, look at the oranges, gorgeous. But yeah. That's my husband in the front carrying the baby. Juicy. Okay, so this is the Villa Majorelle, and it's got, I think this is the cafe inside. But as you can see, the queue is not that long for the villa. So yeah, we're gonna get the tickets here. Later on in the day, we just popped over to La Sultana Hotel because with my mum, as you can see here, she is chilling. We've just had our first hammam treatment and it was absolutely amazing. And yes, it's actually my mum's 60th birthday, which is why we came to Marrakesh. And I kind of treated, it's actually her 60th birthday today, so I treated her to a little bit of a spa time, just me and her, and yeah, we really enjoyed it. I was a lot dirtier than I had anticipated. There was just a lot of dirt, and I now feel as smooth as a dolphin. But yeah, it's been great, and the hotel is absolutely gorgeous. I'll show you the spa. It's beautiful, absolutely breathtaking. Yeah, I'm just now sipping on a lovely herbal tea and we're just chilling, and then we're gonna go back home and reunite with the rest. before we go out to dinner. So we are now at Trattoria for dinner. So we're just gonna have some dinner. We are actually half an hour late, unfortunately, but we're still made it, and it was such a beautiful place. So I'll show you what we get. Hopefully it's gonna be really because we are hungry. Okay, the starters are here. So we've gone for the burrata. I think it's the burrata. And then we also got the carpaccio and obviously something veal. It all looks yummy. Let's see how it tastes. Okay, so we've got the main here. So we've gone for the risotto. It's got the scallops, and saffron risotto, and hello everybody. Another day has passed. I didn't get to catch up with you yesterday because we were actually super exhausted, and when we got home we just got knocked out for the 6th and woke up really late at about 9 o'clock. But it's fine. It's our second day here in Marrakesh. We're very excited about it, but it's a very relaxing and slow start to the day. But before we talk about today, let's recap on yesterday. So yesterday, as I showed you, we went to the Majorelle Gardens and the YSL Museum, which were both really, really great. Highly recommend it. A lot of people out and about, so I'd recommend to get there early and also get the tickets at the YSL Museum, like I said. And then we came back home, and my mum and I went to the Sultana Hotel for the spa. We had the hammam treatments. It was the first time getting hammams, and yeah, it was really lovely. I feel very, very cleansed, and yeah, it was relaxing. It's not a relaxing treatment, but it's a satisfying treatment because you can see all of the dirt that comes out of your skin, so it's really, really satisfying. So yeah, we had that. It was about an hour, and then we came back. We got a taxi from the hotel to the Airbnb where we were staying, and the taxi halfway through got into an accident, and yeah, there was a bike that just came and what do you call it? Read us? No. Came at us at the back, and the bike was like super damaged. Yeah, so we had to, thankfully everybody was fine. The person on the bike was fine as well, but yeah, unfortunately we had to get off and then try to find our way back to the Airbnb. Now the thing with Riad is that there's no specific address. I don't know if it's just us being really thick, but there's no specific street names or anything like that. You have to drop pins and find your way here, because the Riads are next to the Jamal, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, but Jamal, and there's little, so you have to come through little souks to find your way through, and we got lost. We went through one street at least about 6 times before we could find our way, and then we were panicking because we had our dinner reservation at 7 o'clock, so we were cutting it really, really close. So we left the spa at about 5:15. By the time we found our way back to our Riad, it was 5:45. So usually it's about a 15-minute journey. around in a little bit. We are here at the Asian restaurant, the Asiatique, for some food. And hopefully we'll be able to come here again tomorrow for some Moroccan food, because I heard that the Moroccan restaurant, which is called, I think, Le Moroccan, I think, is really good. So we're going to come here again with everybody tomorrow. But yeah, we're for now enjoying a very relaxed, chill day, starting with a lovely lunch. Okay, before I eat anymore, I've got some prawn toast. We did have a samosa and some spring rolls, and also we've got dumplings, not dumplings, dim sum as well. Looks really, really yummy. I can confirm that food is yummy, yum, yum. Okay, so our mains have just arrived, and I've got the sea bass and jasmine rice, and then Jay's got the chili chicken and the rice. I'm sure it'll be really, really yummy. Terrace here at the rooftop terrace here at the Riad. It's such a lovely day. It's still cold, but not too cold. The sun is like beaming down on us. Clear skies, I love it. But yeah, we just came back. Don't mind the disheveled appearance. So this morning we had a really nice chilled one. We were here really late, had a very leisurely breakfast, and then let the baby sleep for a little bit, again have a morning nap, and then we headed off to the Mamounia Hotel here in Marrakesh. Now it is absolutely beautiful, as you may have seen from the previous clips. Beautiful interiors, beautiful intricate architectural detailing. The staff is really nice, and the food was yummy, yummy, yummy. We actually went to the Asiatique restaurant, which is the Asian restaurant, so it had like a bit of Indian, mostly Chinese food, and it was nice, but it was really nice. It was really nice, but it was a tad too salty for us. But presentation, staff, the food, excellent. And then we walked in the Mamounia Gardens. They have beautiful, huge gardens, and we just walked around. Amara loved to walk on there's like a gravelly, the walkways are full of gravel. It's a really nice area to walk around if you have children. Obviously, if they fall, they will scrape their hands, as she did before we had to come home, because she just had enough. But yeah, we all had a really lovely time. I'm sure we'll go there again before we go home tomorrow in the evening, but I'm not going to think about that. So we've just basically come home again because she had a bit of a punami situation, so we just headed straight home, and she is now down for her afternoon nap. Jake's actually putting it down, and I just came to the rooftop for a little bit to catch up with you guys, and obviously have a bit of me time. I'm gonna start reading Prince Harry's book Spare. I will let you know how that goes and if I like it. Jardin restaurant, which is mixed with like Asian food. I had the lamb chops and rice, and he had the sweet and sour chicken, and he also had some really nice dumplings and sashimi. Did you enjoy it?
Yep.
Yes, it was really yummy, and the surroundings and everything is just beautiful. So we really enjoyed ourselves, and now Amara's just down for her nap, and we're just walking around the gardens, admiring all the lush scenery and getting a little bit of sun before we head back to rainy and cold and grim England. Okay, so I was just walking around in the gardens of the Royal Mansour Hotel, and there's so many beautiful trees. I'm not sure what this is, but there's so much of, I'm not sure what these are. I think it's a sage, maybe. I have a feeling it might be sage, but we've also got like rosemary over there, lavender, and these beautiful olive trees. Like, look how magnificent they look, like so beautiful. I think they're quite old, judging by the size of them, and it's just so peaceful. Imagine having like an event or a party or even a wedding around here. Would be so glorious. Like, that would be the dream, and I think something like that is happening tonight, because I can see people setting up over there with lots of sofas and stuff. But how peaceful is this? Like, look at that bench. Like, imagine like reading a book sat down over here. Like, oh, so peaceful and lush. Definitely next time, if you come again to Marrakesh, we will be staying at this hotel, hopefully, or the Mamounia. But I feel like this is a bit more peaceful. And I did see the rooms here. They're kind of like little mini villas. So yeah, so as I said, if you do come here again to Marrakesh, we'll definitely be staying at the Royal Mansour. I think the food is really nice, the staff are really nice, and there's a lot of space for Amara to run around. It looks quite safe. A lot of big a lot of big grounds, and also the rooms are kind of like mini villas, so it's very, very private and secluded, so which is ideal if you're coming with a child and you just want some alone time, some relaxing times. So yeah, we're really enjoying it, and Amara is peacefully napping. Okay, we are now back at the Riad, and it's our final day here. We are now just packing up and getting ready to leave. Our taxi is going to come pick us up in an hour's time to take us to the airport, which is always really, really sad and depressing. But yes, we've had a lovely time here in Marrakesh. I highly recommend it if you are thinking about coming to Marrakesh. It's a lovely, unfortunately we didn't have time to do a lot of stuff because it was a whistle stop tour. We only spent about, 3 nights and 4 days, so we didn't have time to do much, especially with a child. You have to consider their nap times and stuff, and it's also because Amara is not feeling very well. She already had a cold before we left England, so we didn't want to exhaust her, so we took it really slow. So we didn't really get a chance to see a lot of the places, but we did see the main stuff, some of the main stuff. So we, as you saw, we went to the Majorelle Gardens and the White Star Museum, which were great. We also went to the Jardin Secret, which I highly recommend. We went to it this morning. And then in terms of the hotels, we tried La Sultana, we tried the Hammam, we went to the Mamounia Hotel and the Royal Mansour. All three are really, really great. Highly recommend. The other places that I did want to visit but couldn't get a chance to is obviously the Ben Youssef School, or the mosque. The Qutbiyya Mosque is really good as well, although we did see it because we kind of we stayed around here. And obviously there was another Badi Palace and the there was another thing, there was something else, Badi and Bahia Palace as well, although we couldn't see those, but hopefully next time if we do come here again, which I very much hope we will, because there's so much to see, so much to buy, in terms of like interior stuff, beautiful architectural stuff, beautiful like antiques, beautiful like mother of pearl stuff. Like it's just lots of beautiful things to buy, but obviously I did restrain myself this time because I didn't want to buy on a whim. One of my New Year's, not goals, but New Year's resolutions, I would say, is to do more considerate purchasing. I don't want to like buy things off of whim. I very much want to spend more money on experiences, which I did feel like we did this trip. But the next time if we do come, I will definitely not be restraining myself, because I know what to expect. I would very much like to buy some rugs, some house bits and stuff, but yeah, not yet. But anyway, I highly recommend if you do want to come to Marrakesh, do come here. And in terms of if you're coming here with a child or a toddler, I would suggest rather than staying at a Riad, stay at a hotel. It's much more convenient. In terms of the Riad, it's because it's in the Medina, it's inside the Medina itself, it's quite difficult to find, and also it's quite difficult to get a taxi. You have to walk to like the end of the exits to get taxis, so it's quite a bit of a walk, especially if you are carrying a child or if you're pushing along a buggy, especially inside the souks. It tends to be quite crowded, and there's a lot of like motorbikes and a lot of carts and stuff, so it can be a little bit dangerous. So if you are coming with a child, I highly recommend staying at a hotel. There's so many hotels as well, here and there. And another tip is obviously, what else? What else do I want to tell you? Oh yeah, if you're coming with a child, obviously think tap water is not safe, so always buy bottled water. And obviously don't eat like salads and things like that as well. But other than that, I'd say it's the people are really, really friendly. People love children, and so Amara's been loving it. It's like a totally different cultural experience for her. And there's so many animals, so many cats and so many dogs on the road, and donkeys and horses, so she's been loving it. So yeah, I highly recommend if you're coming with a child as well. I mean, yeah. Anyway, I am going to sign off now because I do need to get the last bits packed because we are running out of time. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and if you did, please don't forget to click the like button below. I will obviously put links to places where we went, the Airbnb that we stayed at, and the outfits that I've been wearing, although I haven't really told you much about the outfits. If you do like any of the outfits that I was wearing, I will try and link them down below. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a lovely day wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.